What is our prayer this morning? All I can feel and hear is grace. So let us turn within to just rest in the ever unfolding grace. And we deeply breathe through the heart, in the front and the back of the heart, and inviting and allowing the unfoldment of the nerve endings and the subtle nervous system and the energy bodies as we breathe here as one. Breathing as one, the totality, the wholeness of the infinite itself, and just beginning to notice that your heart is breathing you. Just resting in that field of awareness that you are being breathed, that you don't have to tell any part of your body what to do here. That you are being breathed, and deepen into the connectivity to that which is breathing you into being. As we surrender into that infinite flow of that which is breathing us into beingness right now. As we let go fully into that intelligence that is ever expanding, ever spiraling open, that is breathing us into being right now. So relaxing into the being breathed. Allowing the uncurling and unfurling of any spaces or places where there's any tension, constriction, tightness. And surrendering into I am being breathed. As we be still and know that I am love. Be still and know that I am grace. Be still and know that I am. So we allow the I am here to be at the helm as we simply let go into being breathed. And surrender into this field of luminous grace. The eternal presence of the ever-flowing, infinite grace. Grace is the order of the entire multiverse. And so we let go and let it flow and express right here as me as Marianne, and express right here as each one anchored in this prayer field. Being breathed by grace itself. Nothing to do, nothing to fix, nothing to make happen, simply to allow. Allow this grace that governs the entire cosmos. It's intelligent, it knows exactly what it's doing, it knows where to go, what to do. And we allow it to nourish so deep our being, continuing to open, to soften, and be breathed. Anchoring grace as the divine ordering frequency of our entire being and the transmutative blessing of this entire day. As we allow the ever-unfolding grace to have its way, to go before and to bless this day to the highest possibility, to go before us and bless every facet, functionality, and faculty of our entire beingness, our multidimensionality, to allow grace to flood forth and to bless every single being on this great blue jewel that we live upon. to allow grace to bless the planet itself, to allow grace, to allow grace, to allow grace. It's not bound by time or space. It's not bound by conditions or circumstances. And so we allow the medicine of grace to be, and by way of our attention, by way of our breath, we allow it to ignite and flow and go wherever it is needed. We activate and amplify each one as the very still point of grace itself. We celebrate each one's life as the very outpicturing of divine grace in its holy holiness, WHOLLY. Let it be holy, holy, all that we are. We know deeply where each one is consecrated sacred ground, for they are upon it as grace itself. There is no beginning and no end, and we let it be. And so I am so grateful to know this. I'm grateful to surrender to grace and allow it to become as my life, as each one's life. I'm grateful to know that right where each one suffering any constriction, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, right where they are, grace is having its way. A little bit more now, a little bit more, and a little bit more. We allow grace to bless those on the front lines, boots on the ground, absolute warriors of light, the ones who show up and show up and show up, the ones who serve no matter what, those in the medical community, all of the patients, any of the ones suffering, those who may be experiencing any mental constriction around being quarantined. And we just invite grace to have its way. So we let it pour forth as every breath on this day. And I'm grateful to know that it is the absolute essential nature and essence of each one here and each one everywhere, seen and unseen, human and other than human kin, breathing as one, as family, as sacred. And so with gratitude and grace, I surrender this word to the amplified, circulating field of universal law, and we let it be. We let it be. We let it be. And so it is. And so be it. Thanks, everyone. Have a beautiful day. Take some time to rest in the nectar of grace, and I'll see you tomorrow.